Beauty isn't about youth, it's about living. Tell me the truth. How many times have you heard you need to fix yourself? The beauty industry's been shouting it from the rooftops. Smooth those wrinkles. Dye that gray. Tighten that skin to look 20 again. But here's a bombshell they don't want you to know. At 70, beauty isn't about chasing youth. It's about radiating life. Forget trying to turn back the clock. Real beauty is in the way your eyes sparkle when your grandkids burst through the door, or how your laugh lights up the room over a joke you've heard 100 times. Ready to uncover what true radiance looks like? Buckle up. I'm about to share secrets that'll flip everything you thought you knew about aging. Inner beauty. The story written on your face. So, what does beauty mean after 70? It's not about flawless skin or jet black hair. It's about the life etched into every line on your face. Those laugh lines. They're a treasure map, marking every joy, tear, lesson, and love you've lived through. Picture this. You're sipping coffee on your porch. The sun's warm on your skin, and your smile tells a story of storms weathered and strength earned. That's radiance. Not the kind you buy in a jar for hundreds of bucks, but the kind that glows from your soul. Now think about this. Why shell out a fortune on Botox or creams to erase those marks? Why not spend that cash on something that sets your heart on fire? Like a road trip down the California coast, dance lessons at the community center, or a cozy dinner with friends. Beauty isn't something you chase like a runaway train. It's something you carry inside. At 70, you've earned the freedom to be yourself. No apologies needed. Ready to ditch the beauty industry's game and play by your own rules. Keep listening. Clutter at home. Clutter in your mind. Let's get real. How much stuff have you hoarded over the years? Open any drawer or closet. Old jeans you swear you'll fit into someday. Gifts you've never used but feel guilty tossing. Stacks of magazines from the 90s. It's not just physical junk, it's a weight on your mind. Every time you see that mess, your brain feels heavier, stress creeping in. I've been there. Holding on to a dress from my daughter's prom, thinking, maybe one day. Spoiler alert, that day never came, and it just took up space. Here's the twist. Decluttering isn't about losing stuff. It's about gaining freedom. Imagine opening a drawer and seeing only what you love and need. It's like a breath of fresh air for your home and your head. Start small, one shelf, one room. Ask yourself, does this spark joy? Do I use it now? If the answer's no, thank it for its time and let it go. You'll be shocked at how light you feel when your space reflects simplicity and peace. So, are you brave enough to toss that old sweater and make room for happiness? Other people's fights aren't your battle. How many times have you jumped into an argument that had nothing to do with you? Maybe you were defending a friend, calming your kids, or smoothing over a family spat at Thanksgiving. Back in the day, it made sense, playing peacemaker, saving the day. But after 70, it's time to ask, is this worth it? Picture this. Your grown kids are bickering over who's hosting Christmas dinner. Your gut says, step in, fix it, assign roles. But hold up, what's the cost? I learned this the hard way. I tried to mediate between my daughters once, and guess what? They both ended up mad at me. My energy was drained, my nerves shot, and for what? Same goes for old grudges with friends or neighbors. How much of my life did I waste on fights that didn't matter in the grand scheme? Here's the provocation. Not every battle is yours to fight. Sometimes the smartest move is to step back and let others sort it out. You've earned the right to save your energy for what makes you happy. So why keep playing referee in someone else's game? Too many yeses mean no to yourself. We women are natural nurturers, always ready to help, throw a party for the grandkids, or bake a pie for the neighbors. But after 70, it's time to ask, what's this costing you? When I hit 70, my calendar was packed. Birthdays, club meetings, holidays, tea with friends. I thought, this is living. But truth be told, I was running on fumes, my smile more forced than free. One day, I skipped my favorite Sunday morning tea, journaling, quiet, for a fundraiser I didn't even like. That's when it hit me. My time isn't endless. Why was I giving it away to things that wore me out? Now, before I say yes, I ask two things. Will this really make me happy? Do I have the energy? If it's a no, I politely pass. And guess what? People get it. They've been there too. My days are now full of joy, not duty. Are you ready to say no and put yourself first? Goodbye perfection. Hello freedom. Perfection's been chasing us forever. Like a shadow we couldn't shake. In our younger years, we scrubbed houses spotless, cooked flawless dinners, fretted over what people thought. I remember one Thanksgiving. I spent days cleaning every nook, ironing tablecloths, perfecting a fancy recipe from a magazine. By the time the day came, I was too wiped out to enjoy it. And for what? No one noticed my handcrafted centerpiece or matching dessert plates. What they did notice, I was barely at the table. That day taught me something big. Perfection has a price, and it's rarely worth it. Now, I embrace the messy stuff with open arms. Cake sinks in the middle. Still delicious. Dust in the living room. Doesn't stop us from laughing with friends. People don't care about your flawless act. They value your warmth, your realness. So why chase a ghost? You've earned the right to live with lopsided cakes and a cozy, imperfect home. Health is your ace in the hole. I'll admit it, keeping up with health can feel like a full-time gig. Doctor visits, diet switches, exercise plans. It's a lot. But here's the cold, hard truth. Nothing's worse than losing your health because you ignored it. I got a wake-up call a few years back. Stiff shoulder here, knee ache there. I shrugged it off. Just aging, no big deal. Then one day, I couldn't climb the stairs without wincing. The doc said early action could have saved me years of pain. It's not just about aches either. I used to grab pre-made meals. Quick, easy, done. But when I started feeling sluggish, I checked my habits. Those convenient dinners were draining my spark. Now, I cook simple, healthy stuff on Sundays, stretch every morning for 10 minutes, and stay on top of doctor visits, even for small stuff. Result: I've got more pep than I did at 60. Are you ready to take charge of your health? Let go of toxic ties. Has anyone ever told you not every relationship lasts forever? We're taught to cling to friendships or family, even when they drag us down. I had a friend, let's call her Linda. Over 30 years together, but every meet was a negativity fest. Complaints, criticism, tearing others down. I'd leave feeling empty, yet I kept it going out of guilt. Then it hit me. Time's my most precious treasure. Why waste it on someone who dims my light? Letting go was tough, but the relief, priceless. Now, I pour my energy into people who lift me up, make me laugh, leave me refreshed. Walking away isn't selfish, it's self-love. Are you brave enough to cut the cord on what's holding you back? New horizons after 70. There's this myth that after 70, life's set in stone. No room for fresh starts or adventures. But let me blow that wide open. This is the perfect time to dive into something new. Back when I was raising kids and working, my days were all schedules, no play. At 70, I shook things up. Signed up for a painting class. Was I good? Nope. But who cares? For the first time in years, I felt like a beginner, and it was liberating. Since then, I've tried gardening, journaling every day, even joined a choir. Each step sparks excitement and purpose. You're never too old to try something new. What's calling you next? Tech is your ticket forward. Tech used to scare me silly. Smartphones, tablets, smart TVs. I'd say, not for me, too complicated. But my granddaughter handed me a tablet, and boom, a whole world opened up. I video call my family, hunt for recipes, even dabble in Spanish lessons. It's not daunting, it's freedom. Start small, ask a tech-savvy pal for help. Ready to join the digital party? Who cares what they think? I used to sweat everything. What to wear to the neighbor's BBQ, if my gift was good enough, if people judged my choices. But after 70, I realized It's all noise. I wore a loud floral dress to a fancy event once, worried it was too much. My daughter said, "Mom, if it makes you happy, rock it." I didn't, got compliments galore. Better yet, I felt amazing. So, here's the deal. Dance even if they stare. Speak your mind. Wear what lights you up. You've earned the freedom to live for you, not their opinions. Money, the plan that sets you free. Money's tricky at any age, but after 70, dodging financial planning is a disaster waiting to happen. I've seen friends stumble. Some ignored their budgets and hit rough patches. Others pinched pennies so hard they forgot to live. I sat down with an advisor, mapped out my expenses, savings, even what I'll leave my family. It wasn't scary. It was peace of mind. Now I enjoy life without the what if I run out panic. Ready to get a grip on your finances. Aging is your superpower. Aging isn't something to dread. It's something to embrace. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every year is proof you've lived, loved, and conquered. I used to fear getting older, tried creams, hid my age, dodged birthday talk. Then one day, I looked in the mirror and thought, what's there to hide? Every line is a story of laughter, tears, and love. Now, I don't mourn what aging takes. I celebrate what it gives. Wisdom, perspective, joy in the small stuff. You're not losing who you were. You're becoming who you were meant to be. Ready to own this chapter with guts and glory. Conclusion, your life, your rules. Thanks for hanging out with me today. These 12 tips are your roadmap to a vibrant, free life after 70. What hit home for you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss more ideas. Let's live boldly together.